What's up, Fly viewers? Welcome to another Q&A. It's your boy, Tim Sheaf. You may recognise these two, Max and Benj Cave, aka middle name Storror.
That is true.
From what? Where? I've never even heard that word in my life. Or name. Is it a name?
It's a tricky story because we grew up and it's like, was it like our great uncle was like this really like cool man or something? Like, he was like a doctor and did loads.
The most
for, like,
interesting man in the world.
Yeah, loads for like charity or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't have kids, right? Was it?
No. His name was Storror Cave.
Yeah.
Like his first name was Storror,
Okay.
and his last name was Cave, and then from then on, like everyone put Storror in the
family
name
Yeah.
because he was such a good guy.
So your dad, aka Terry.
Terrence.
Tizza.
He's the oldest line of the story. It's Terry.
What do you mean, like
He's the oldest.
at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay, and he's got Storror as his middle name.
Yeah.
And then all our cousins, all our aunties.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Even my sister as well. So it's
Yeah.
everyone.
So
That's
really,
everyone.
that's
and then, so if we have kids, they have to.
they have to.
Yeah.
But I think that's really legit.
Yeah.
Like that's really cool, and that's a good name because I've never heard that before. It
People
works.
think we just made it up as a group name.
People thought we were copying Storm.
Really?
Oh really?
People in Italy were like, you didn't copy Storm? Like S-T-O-R.
Yeah, and then you're like, yeah. I guess from their perspective, they don't know the English language as much.
Yeah, I
'cause
guess.
knowing English, you know it's not a word in English,
Yeah.
and it's like that's cool. I remember seeing like, I reckon it must have been episode 12 or 11. Like that's when I started seeing you guys,
Yeah.
and I really enjoyed. It was just training, but you were just consistent with the videos. You were
Yeah.
training, you were doing interesting techniques. I think Horsham seemed like a really good area. Did that really help?
Because at the time we had the Horsham Movement channel.
Yeah.
And that was like our main channel, and we had Storror Blog as meant to be a joke.
Yeah.
And like as the years went on, Storror Blog overtook Horsham Movement. And
It wasn't even that long, it's like
Yeah.
half a year, and then it's just like overtook the subscribers and like views and stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, should we just go to Storror?
I think it's just because, like you said, regular videos. It wasn't big videos. It's just like out every week, and then people just turned up to watch it.
Yeah. It was.
We got everyone
Good
involved
community
as well.
vibe, yeah.
we got like everyone involved at the start. Like you were in a couple at the
Yeah.
start, and then
Callum and
like,
everyone.
Callum and Jay and Ross and
Toby,
Yeah.
Josh, Commonwealth.
And we used to just give out the password to people, just like, just upload a video.
Oh, really?
At the start, that's why at the start, like the first 50 episodes are the most random videos.
The password was Storror Blog for like the first year or something.
Story.
But I really enjoyed just the spirit of that. Was so community. No one, because everyone had started. That was that period where people started to have to feel like they had to make classy DSLR videos,
Yeah.
and you were just like training,
Yeah.
having fun, and that was like. It brought back memories of old, but shot a bit nicer. Was Stephen on the edits and some of them?
Like it started off me and Ben just like
Yeah.
with our camera, and then as it went on, Stephen got involved, Toby and Callum, and then like the quality went up.
The quality went up,
Yeah.
which has changed a lot from where it was. But it's great you've got it involved with
Yeah.
it, and you obviously move with it, and now you've got clothing and everything.
Yeah.
Which you do all right with that stuff.
Yeah, doing really well. We just actually recently released our new clothing.
We're not released.
We're not released.
We've got
it,
but we're still
Is
waiting.
that the
to
roof
release
culture
it.
stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Just
like,
doing our trailer on. We're still working on.
okay.
Yeah.
I'd like a roof culture.
Yeah.
That's not-
We got,
I like that
we got
look.
3. We got a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt, and a crew neck, and a
Okay.
beanie as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the. It's hard to find a good slogan, but I think roof culture is.
Yeah.
I think you've done well.
We've
Callum's
had
like
that for like 2 years. Like Callum came up with it like 2 years ago, but then we were gonna film it when we were doing like episode 100 with
Yeah.
like all the roof stuff. But then
Okay.
we're like, oh, episode 100 take priority.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Do you
Always
think?
been there, but.
Do you think at episode 100 you should stop with the numbers?
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you had that
So
discussion?
Toby's like
Yeah.
talking about it, and
Because it
I don't
like
know.
extends the title of the YouTube video, and apparently that's a bad thing.
we were gonna change
Because
it
that's
like
the first thing in the
Yeah.
title. Yeah.
we're gonna change it to like FEP, like 100.
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
E100
Have you
or
done
something
that
like
or
that,
not?
or like hashtag 100 or
Yeah,
something like that. But we just like I don't know. We sort of just
But I honestly
Keep
think.
it at the old school.
yeah.
Because you're at a level now though where that was the reason for that was it was just training, whereas now you're like trying to focus and make each
But
video.
they
have a
release
reason.
as films, the big ones.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a valid point.
Yeah.
And you did your chaps on tour this year.
Yeah,
It's very different from last year where there's a lot of
yeah.
cliff jumping and stuff.
People were saying it's going to be hard to like match the first one because the first one's pretty big.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, we're pleased how it went out.
Don't aim to match, just
Yeah.
aim to be different. I think.
Exactly,
And
yeah, we
that's-
didn't-
That's what you really achieved that. With the jump, were you both there on the jump into the boat?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
that was quality.
Was
we was on actually another boat at the time in the river.
Yeah.
We saw this big barge come down the river, and it's
Just
like,
like sand piled on.
wait, let's jump out. So we,
perfect.
literally, it's the most knackering thing. So we jumped out the boat,
It's
swam,
water, swam to
yeah,
the
swam
swam
to the shore.
for that was about like 2-minute swim or
2-minute
something.
swim.
Got out, sprinted along the road. That was like
I don't know, like a couple minutes, like sprint, like
Yeah.
a couple hundred meters.
up the stairs onto the bridge, sprint along the bridge,
and then
stand up, and literally had about 10 seconds to say yes, let's do it.
Just
Jumped in, and the driver was like, they're not.
the driver was right at the back of the boat.
At the back,
Yeah, he was
see
just
it.
like, I didn't see him.
Oh,
because
sorry,
I was looking at the boat. And Max was
gonna.
saying,
No, it's not gonna. He's shaking his head. Then we all jumped, and then we jumped in, and then you don't see it on the original video, but on the other side of the bridge, Richard and some other
Mo.
Switzerland, they jumped in as well.
On the other
Like,
side.
off the other side of the bridge, like when it
That's
came over.
daunting as well.
Yeah, like I was holding the camera in my face and you can see him like
Yeah,
in the background, right in the
Like,
corner, just jumping off. Like, but
So yeah, after we jumped in, we had like about a 5-minute swim, and by the end we're like,
literally
like,
it's like
yeah.
another 100 meters and I would have been like in trouble with
Wow.
that swim.
So you
I was,
jumped
like,
out of the
literally-
barge
yeah,
into the water again.
Yeah.
The
Strong
current's
current.
really fast and you have to like swim with the current to get out.
Like
diagonally,
diagonally,
Yeah, it's so hard.
Did the driver say anything?
nah, the police got called, but like we got on a tram. Tram went across the bridge, and we saw the police on like the
Yeah.
place that we got out.
Coming for you now.
Yeah.
Still after those guys. They're just chasing you now. You also climbing mountains and stuff. Where was that?
That was in
Le Trèas.
Le Trèas, south of France.
South of France.
Yeah, was this on a train?
Where
and
did you go then for the video? Where you went?
Oh,
You list everywhere you went.
We went to
WPF camp.
WPF camp, Switzerland. We went to France, Italy, and Monaco.
By yourselves?
Yeah.
With us two, Drew and Toby.
For what?
Just to travel.
To get
yeah,
footage.
yeah.
Get footage.
What-
And
Where's
what do you
in
do?
England?
then went to Farm Jam and the crap.
Yeah, crap, but we didn't go to that,
Yeah,
yeah.
we didn't go to that.
But yeah, we chose
Some
those
of that
places.
footage.
Yeah, in the chapter.
It was like in England, and it was like the weather was bad. It was like, let's get out of this place
Yeah.
like next week. So we just chose France. I don't know why.
Fly or
We
train?
booked
France.
a ticket to Nice and we were like, shit, like, what if it's shit there? And like, we then went on Google after we booked our ticket, like, what's Nice like? And it was like
Pretty good.
Stony Beach, but
Nice
yeah,
is alright.
we didn't stay
Did you
there
get
that
the
long.
locals?
Yeah, we stayed with someone.
They're more trickers than.
Oh yeah, Cannes.
Training
Yeah.
camp.
Was it? What they?
There was this big tricking community
far.
there, pretty sick.
No,
Very
no,
good.
yeah.
They do double backs and stuff. Pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
no, they did round off triple sand.
Yeah.
Twist.
Yeah, they're pretty impressive. He did round off double on sand, which is
Yeah.
I can't comprehend. It's like taking off on
Yeah.
sand to get a double out. But there's those weird random rocks near the yachts. I saw it.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Someone did a run and then jumped into
Oh
the
yeah,
water.
that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
That's true, okay, yeah.
We got more stuff on that. We're actually making like an extended Chaps and Tour version. We show more.
Oh, Milan as well.
Milan, that was
Oh,
really
so
good.
What was that
Yeah.
for? Fam Jam.
No, just went like we were
Because
in
we
France.
got a train
like,
from-
oh, should we go?
Yeah, I got a train from France to Italy.
Okay, did you
And
get
stayed at Filippo's.
did you get the train to Cannes? Or you flew?
We flew to
Nice.
Nice.
And then
Yeah.
just got the train like
Everywhere
everywhere,
around.
like along the side.
How long was your trip?
3 weeks. Well, you were out in Switzerland.
I was out in Switzerland, and then I hurt my lungs on the bridge fall,
Oh, okay.
and
He couldn't fly.
I couldn't fly for a month.
Oh, they said
So
because of your
yeah,
injury.
so I had to stay with Christian for like an extra week while Max was back in England getting
Getting shot.
shot.
Oh.
No, but
Oh yeah, you got shot.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Benj,
talk about that one.
Benj, you're out there, and he couldn't fly because pressure in his lungs, and then he had to get a train. And literally, like 5 minutes after he turned up in airport,
No, like,
train
yeah.
station.
Nice train station.
Like,
Yeah.
We turned up within 5 minutes of each other, then getting
Yeah.
a plane.
We didn't
we
call
get
it
a
as well.
12-hour train from Switzerland.
Without calling.
Yeah.
But we just turned up, and it was
And
just like.
I just saw
5
Benj's head pop up. I was like, oh, it's in for
Do you think that's so
It's
interesting?
weird.
How-
Like,
well-
get on a 12-hour train and then just at the other end, like you have
Maybe
two
that's how the
friends
world
standing
works.
there.
When you
It's
just
so weird.
rely on your intuition.
Yeah.
and
And
not-
also
you don't have to call
Toby,
everyone.
Toby as well. He didn't come out with us originally. He met us like within like 2 weeks of our journey,
Yeah.
and like we turned up 5 minutes and we just saw him walk on the
Yeah,
road.
it's like, what the hell?
That's sick. I
Yeah.
think that means you're just in the right place at the
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
time. Like you're not trying to force anything. You're not. People rely so much on phones to call.
Yeah.
Are you there? Yeah, you there?
Yeah.
Because we're just sleeping on beaches and sleeping rough, so we had our phones pretty much dead the whole time.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Proper just living it.
Yeah.
That's sick. Milan though,
Milan was
some good parkour in that.
Milan was probably the best spot.
That
best place of
Romolo
training.
place is
Yeah.
probably one of the best places. I've
Yeah,
ever
you
seen.
got some really nice runs in the
Yeah.
Chaps on Tour, and I've been there once. So I didn't really train, but I remember seeing a video of Danny ages ago.
Yeah.
Is that
The
what made you
parkour
want to
tours.
go? Did you remember that, or was there?
Well, Scott Bass actually told
Okay.
us to go there because we didn't actually know what the spot was.
Okay.
Yeah, so we went there and it
Did you
was
meet
just-
any locals?
Yeah, we did. We met two.
Not Daniela.
Matthias and I can't remember her name.
Melissa?
Oh,
No.
is it good?
Yeah.
Melissa, no. I can't remember. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's
And they
cool.
showed us around some spots and like.
So you got a shot.
Yeah.
What was that all about?
So this is in Horsham. This was like maybe 2 days before I was meant to fly out to France.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was on a roof training. This is on Sunday, like after hours.
Yeah.
And there's meant to be the security guard of the place. I see him in the window and I'm like, all right boys, let's get down because it looked like his house. So we
Yeah.
start getting down. I jumped down one level and then like just boom, got shot there. And I was like, what the hell is that?
Pure shot. Did you feel it, the pain or was it?
Yeah, it's like a
shot?
sharp pain. I was like, I really didn't know what was happening. I pulled it up and it was just bleeding. I was like, shit,
Did you
what?
think you'd landed on something or did you think?
No, because I was standing like that. Just,
Flush, yeah,
yeah, nothing could have happened.
Yeah.
And then yeah, he shot me through a tarpaulin sheet. So and it was a blind shot from him. And I was facing him, so it could have been anywhere. Yeah, so lucky.
Wow.
And then yeah, like I was like walking around and I see this guy in the window with a gun. I'm like, shit, let's get down. So we start running down. I run one way, and then all the others run another way. And my friend Luke gets shot twice. I'm like running off, hearing like screaming. Like,
He's
yeah.
got a gun.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
But you knew who it was?
No, didn't know who it was. I only saw him once in the window.
Oh, but did they
He didn't even say get down. He's been caught, yeah, charged with ABH.
Did he ring up after and start shot
Yeah.
two people?
Oh, so he confessed to it. What did he get for that?
I don't know. It's apparently meant to be minimum of 3 years ABH. Yeah.
Okay. Kind of. I mean, it kind of deserves something, but that's
Yeah.
seems almost extreme. But
Yeah.
but that's messed up, man.
Yeah, he could have said-
'Cause it could have hit you anyway.
Exactly, and also he could have said get down and we would have got down.
Yeah.
He didn't even say anything before the first
Decides to
shot.
shoot
Yeah.
you and then. Wow, what kind of impulse is that?
Yeah, I know,
That's
crazy.
That's crazy, man.
And
You
then-
alright?
I'm alright, yeah.
Mate's
I just got a little scar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you think it might have been a bigger gun at first, or like?
When I saw it, it was a big gun. Yeah.
It was a rifle with
Yeah,
pellets, right?
yeah. 2.2
Wow.
rifle.
Wow.
That, and then after I got shot, I had to go and have surgery. And literally about like 5 hours after surgery, I was on the plane to France.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
And then
surgery
I kind
there? That you had to take the pellet out?
Yeah, because it was still in. All 3 bullets that were shot were still in. So yeah, I had
It's
to.
quite funny because like the day I got out of hospital in Switzerland,
Yeah.
Max like rang up mum and was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm in hospital, I've been shot. And she was on holiday at the
Yeah.
time and she was just like stressing out.
Oh, that's horrible.
Two
It's
sons.
like, hi,
Oh,
hi,
just
mum.
didn't-
Yeah, is everything alright? I'm in
Hospitalised.
hospital again. Yeah,
Bullet
I've been
in me.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't see that one coming then.
No.
Is it just
Not in Horsham,
Does she
is it?
prefer? Yeah, in Horsham. Does she prefer you getting shot to you like falling off a roof? Do you think? Or?
I don't know. I don't think she likes anything.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So after, like, yeah, about 5 hours after surgery, I was on the plane to France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you train fairly?
I had stitches in, and
Yes.
yeah, it's like it was pulling, and I couldn't go swimming, which is annoying because of that infection. And then I was meant to go back like 3 days after
Yeah.
to get my stitches out, but I told them I was going on holiday for 4 weeks,
Yeah.
and they still did that, so I had to try and cut them out myself.
Well,
The
Toby
stitch-
did it, didn't he?
Yeah, Toby.
So,
Tried to cut the stitches.
Yeah,
Did
but
you
he-
film it?
some
Pictures,
pictures.
but there was
on-
two
Okay.
two stitches left in that you couldn't cut out, and I just left them. They got infected, and I had to go back to. Well, when I went back to England, I
4
got
weeks
yeah,
later.
I got them cut out.
That's kind of
But like the first like 4 or 5 days, Max was just sitting on the beach,
Yeah.
couldn't do anything.
Oh,
Me and Drew were like
yeah.
jumping around, swimming,
Yeah, it's
like doing
annoying.
everything, and Max couldn't stretch it, couldn't go swimming because of the.
Yeah, but I thought salt water would help it, but I guess.
Yeah, I phoned up and they said it's not good for it. Yeah,
Swimming
No,
in the sea.
fair.
but I did go swimming after about a week.
Okay.
Yeah, I had like these
Couldn't help.
waterproof patches on, but they're useless. They kept them coming off.
Yeah, waterproof plastic.
Yeah.
Terrible. You get quite a bit of media attention through that though, like the local paper.
Yeah.
Ran an article. Was any more national than that, like the Metro?
Maybe the Metro. I don't know.
But then there's also you being on the roofs in Horsham and in Brighton and.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
in
yeah.
London
So
recently.
that's
Yeah.
been in quite a few papers.
That was the Metro and the Argos. The Argos seem to love us. They've had like,
Right, Argos,
yeah, they've had
Like
like
4
5.
times over the summer.
I'm pretty sure when they don't have an article, they're like, oh, let's look at the
What are
story's
they
Twitter. Oh, let's whack this Instagram on.
That's cool, man. And do they come interview you? Do you phone interview?
They phone us up.
And do
Yeah.
they twist your words at all? Because they love to make you sound more extreme than you are. Well, obviously you are extreme, but they'll always twist it a little bit, especially the media, to make you sound like some reckless.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Man.
But like last one, like we've been in we've been in the Argos like 5 times.
Mhm.
They haven't paid us once, so.
Did they say they would, or did you think
No, they didn't. They just said we don't have budget, but that's a lie.
Okay.
So the 5th one, I was like, alright, I'm gonna lie.
Yeah.
So.
And what, did you get some money out of it?
No, I just lied on the.
Oh, you just talked-
yeah,
just talked shit.
I said we climbed the Leaden Hall and we
Oh,
had
we did
parachutes.
climb it. We did
Ah,
climb
yeah, I
it.
read that. I think that's great, man. That's funny, man.
And that's what I think. Like that article was like, wow, they have parachutes. They're gonna jump off for the first time ever. That's why it went in the Metro. I
Then
think.
it got even bigger. Yeah, that's
And
great.
then I got a call from like BBC saying they want me to be on the morning programme.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I can do that lying on TV.
Did you do that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you should do
Like, we
that.
sat down and like braved through the lies. Like, yeah, I had parachutes. Yeah.
That's true. That would be so bold, though, man.
Yeah.
Just like watch some Russell Brand videos, get inspired, and just talk some
Yeah.
shit stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, he speaks truth, but still, get that kind of like that flow going.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, go for it, man. So you've got Twitter and Instagram. Your Instagram's got some really cool pictures.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy that as like an outsource? Because obviously YouTube's your main where you came from, but then things like Instagram come up in social media.
I do really like Instagram. It's fun, you know,
Yeah.
taking photos, and we're always out as well, so we can get like all the Storrors apart from Callum have Instagram, so
Okay.
we can all go follow.
Okay, and what's your Storror blog at Storror blog
No, it's at Storror.
at Storror? Oh,
Mine's-
cool. That's cool. That's how
mine.
rare that name is.
Yeah, mine's at Storror, at Max Storror Cave.
Okay.
That bench.
Benj Cave. So
Yeah.
yours is just like
Yeah.
a story. That's cool. So yeah, if you like Instagram, I think it's becoming really popular in terms of freerunners. You see a lot of Farang.
Yeah, because you can see what we're up to.
It's got me into like taking photos, Instagram. Like
Yeah, yeah.
before I'd be like, why would anyone take photos?
Yeah.
Just take a video. And
Yeah.
then like just like taking loads and loads, and you actually like quite enjoy it.
Yeah.
What I really like about it is social media like Facebook and Twitter is so opinionated.
Yeah.
Whereas a picture,
Yeah.
there's no real opinion.
Yeah, it's just a fact.
It's just
That
yeah,
is-
exactly.
yeah.
So I enjoy that as because I feel quite guilty if get caught up on Twitter or Facebook too much because I really don't think it's healthy.
Mhm.
Like you can really get addicted to that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Instagram, I allow myself to enjoy if I've got a good photo to go through it. And put some
Instagram's my
fancy-
favourite out of all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
by far.
it's a good outlet and it's something you can do every other day or something, and you can.
Yeah.
It's a nice feed to check the right people. So what first inspired you to start parkour? Like, what was your first thing that you saw?
Was it
Jump London,
Jump London.
then Jump Britain.
Did you start at Jump London or did you just see it and then?
Well,
got a bit
we saw
older?
Jump, me, Max, and our older brother Tom saw Jump London, and was just like, right after the program, I remember just climbing up the banisters in our house,
Yeah.
just like jumping off the walls and everything, like probably
And then-
got inspired by it.
And then it kind of got forgotten, didn't it?
And then
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah,
Jump
Jump
Faded
Britain,
out.
yeah.
And then Jump Britain. I was older, a bit older.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly the same.
And then,
understand it a bit
yeah,
more.
Tom had
Older
some
brother
friends.
actually trained as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our brother trained for quite a bit, and then yeah, he had some friends, and then we were like, yeah, let's get some friends
Yeah.
to do it, and then we it was like 3 sets of brothers,
Brothers, yeah.
like the Barber brother, the Cave brothers, and the
Chapels.
Chapels brothers.
Yeah.
And we
Okay.
all made this team called North Point, which is like a spot in Horsham.
That's quite a good name
Yeah.
for a
We
team.
like we just always trained at this spot called North Point, like that's the name of the
Yeah.
building. And we're just like, let's call our team North Point.
Don't abandon that name. That's quite
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
thing. You could bring that up at some point.
North Point, yeah.
That's quite cool.
Yeah.
And so you saw Jump Britain, and then you got on the anything urban free flow parkour.
No,
like
we didn't do any of that. We was kind of out of the community.
Yeah,
at
we
the
were
start. Like we
for a
only
long
met.
time.
So you were just training with no reference. You were just
Yeah, we're
doing
just
it.
doing-
That's
yeah.
great, man. I think that's.
We watched a lot of free run videos.
Free run,
we were
yeah,
quite
yeah.
inspired by free run back in
Yeah,
the day.
yeah.
Like if you watch our early videos, you see like loads of flips, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't do now.
Yeah. That's cool. And then, as the YouTube generation came around, who were you watching on there and enjoying? Russian Climber.
Speeders.
Speeders.
are great. In
Yeah,
North-
Speeders.
yeah.
The Speeders videos are bloody good.
Yeah.
Like, they were really,
I can see
really
that
good.
inspiration
else?
in your stuff. Yeah.
And then obviously like Out of Time.
Yeah,
That
that's.
was just like one of the best videos.
Yeah. But no one's
Everyone
even-
says it though.
Everyone says it, but no one's really even come close to doing anything
Yeah.
like
No.
it. Like they just appreciate it and then they get on with their stuff.
I remember seeing it. I was just like, watch straight again. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah, I've showed so many like non-free runners that just
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
it because it's just where's mine's at is amazing,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of stuff. And then going forward, like now, who do you look to for inspiration? Obviously, you've got that athletes in your team, the Toby and Callum and them, and
Yeah.
Sasha's just come up so strong.
Yeah, I think that's mainly like the inspirations in our team.
It's just people.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because they know you, they know what you can do, sort of thing.
Yeah,
And
they just
push
help
each other.
push you
Yeah,
in a good way. That's really cool.
yeah.
And then anyone else from any Americans, Arroyo, or I don't know,
I'm trying to think.
any Swiss, Italian.
I like Jim and Joe for that
okay,
shows.
yeah.
Yeah,
Denmark.
yeah.
Yeah.
Denmark, they've got so many parks there. They're going to
You
get.
train there, but
I've been there once to Federicia.
okay, so not
yeah.
to Copenhagen.
But yeah, they're gonna get some good people out of that country, I reckon, just because they've got so many parks.
In the next few years, yeah, they've really got a good approach to the whole parkour thing. There's a really good documentary on Flow about the guy that designed the architecture for that.
Yeah, I think
that was really interesting to see. Yeah. And then going forward with Storror, what are your plans? Because I'm sure when you first started it, you didn't see it even being at this level.
Yeah, no.
Definitely.
So do you have any ideas?
So we just passed off 3 years.
Yeah.
Storror. I don't know. We don't really have any plans. Yeah, we don't
Just
really
keep
have
doing what we're doing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like you said, when you both turned up at the train station airport at the same time without planning it, they like. Sometimes you can't force things. You just let them happen.
Yeah.
And you lead
So we just kind of go with the flow and we get an idea.
Yeah.
And then
run with it.
Follow your passion, man. Follow your bliss.
we just want to keep exploring and going to new countries. I think that's mainly all our goals.
That's it, yeah. I think there's so much untapped. The thing is, in your first few years of parkour, you're so open to explore. Even like in Derby, I know there are kids that are just starting and they'll explore, whereas I feel like I've seen everything, which I obviously haven't. So it's the same with parkour. As you've got the older generation, they don't really explore as much.
No,
they just accept the spots that are there. Whereas
it's the funnest times when you find a new spot. And you're like, wow, look, there's so much to do
it's
here.
the kids in Horsham these days, like they just go to the spots that are already there.
Okay,
Like when we
so they're not
were
discovering.
like first starting out, like
North Point.
70% of it was just looking for like new stuff to do, like riding around on
Just
our bikes,
when I
just
started
like
as well,
all
yeah.
around. Like
So we know Horsham, which is a pretty small town, like the back of our hand, but we know everywhere.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
But do you think that's a great spot to train? I've never actually trained.
Yeah, it's pretty good. They're like cracking down, like the police.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
we've got a meeting with them on Thursday actually.
Today.
Oh, is it today? Well,
Is it supposed to be today?
today.
Oh, no.
yeah, we're probably not going. But yeah, they think it's antisocial and they think what we're doing is bad because they've seen one person damage a tile or something. They think the whole group is like that.
I've got similar rep in Derby, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's
The amount of kids, the amount of people that do it in Horsham now is just like it's
a big scene,
blown
yeah.
up in Horsham. Yeah.
I think all you've got to do is just make sure that you speak to the kids. You do like a public announcement on like a Horsham board saying, "Don't go on time." Like really, it's all about respecting your environment. The same happened in Derby where I did a GoPro video on a roof. Police got involved, and then other kids started. They know the route now. They go on the roof, and this video. In the video, you see them. Damn it! You see your hits. Slates slide down the roof, and I said, take that video down, man, like, and don't do that. And the thing is, they show other kids that aren't ready to do it. They don't quite understand. Like roof culture really is like takes some skill and some like some. You got to appreciate everything you're going on, and I think there is some responsibility that you may have to take in promoting it positively.
We do it smartly, like
you definitely
You have to do it smartly.
Like we went to the Leaden Hall building, 55 stories. We got up and down without being seen. I think that's the best way of doing it.
Yeah. But
like, no one knows we were there. If we didn't take those photos, they would have never known that we were there.
Yeah. I think you've got to take the responsibility as well, though, that you're putting not necessarily that one, but the Horsham stuff. And for me and Derby, we're putting up the videos of us on the roofs, but then we're not speaking. We need to make sure we speak outside of that, or speak to the community, or at least tell the kid beneath us in the community to tell the kids beneath them. Do you know what I mean? Make sure that they're teaching it right. Just pass it on somehow. It's obviously hard to speak to everyone in the whole area, but if you speak to people and make sure you pass the message on, I think we have to do that, because otherwise you will get problems with police. And this sport is so good and so positive, but as it gets busier, it's going to get more crowded, and we are going to get more issues. And without them pushing us into parks, because I don't want it to go that way. I don't like parkour parks as much, anywhere near as much.
They're talking about that in Horsham at the moment as well.
But if they build one,
just an excuse.
It's going to be an excuse, won't it? Oh no, we built you a park. Go there.
Don't train here. You got a park to train.
They don't. But you need to make sure they understand.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's been great talking to you guys. Anyway, it's been really nice getting to know you a bit more. Look forward to more of Storror. Subscribe to their YouTube, obviously. Storror blog. Check their Instagram. What's your Facebook?
Max Cave. Storror blog.
Max Cave, Benj.
And also get ready for roof culture. That's coming out soon. It's pretty big.
Yeah. I like that. I like the movement. It's really cool. And you're transcending parkour in a way. You're not just doing that Chaps on Tour video. For me, it was kind of transcendent. There was really sick parkour, but then like the other 2/3 of it was just living, just having fun, lifestyle, and trying stuff that like people would be so quick to shun. Like, why not jump to that barge full of stuff?
That's pretty much what we did. Was like, should we do that? Yeah, we'll do that. Pretty much the whole time.
Yes,
so
It's like spontaneous, and then that's what
we came off the train, saw the mountain, we were climbing that. That's pretty much what happened.
There's a lesson in that, guys. So live spontaneously. I really respect that.
Yeah.
Right, stay tuned to Flow. Stay tuned to more Storror. Check out
Yeah.
Roof Culture when that comes out.
Yeah.
Watch the space. Peace, guys.
Yeah.